What's up? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor in case you didn't know, as ICYDK.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices in the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. And we're going to get it kicked off with your girl, Doja Cat. Doja! So, Doja Cat revealed to the world that she had liposuction and her breast enhancements, or her breast lift, or whatever the case may be. She had breast surgery. She said she's recovering fine. She's a few days into the recovery. Someone asked her, well, how are you doing? She said, it's only a few days into the recovery, but as of right now, I'm doing fine. So Doja Cat, and she also said liposuction. So she's recovering, hopefully a speedy recovery, because she is planning on going on tour later this year. So we have to have Doja Cat, you know, at full 100% when she gets this tour popping off. Now, also, Doja Cat becomes the first female rapper to have four, well, they have this down. This is from Buzzing Pop. Not my words, their words. Becomes the first female rapper to have 4 solo songs surpass 800 million streams on Spotify. So, if you're going to, you know, everyone was fighting for Doja Cat to be in the rap category. I told y'all, you know, people don't want to listen to me. I told y'all she's going to shatter these records. So if Doja Cat stays in the game, which she has longevity, if she stays in the game, you know, 5 to 10 years, all of these records that we know, she's going to shatter them, because if she's going to be known as a rapper, that's kind of like a cheat code, because she's not really just rapping. So y'all want her to be a rapper so bad, so all these records are going to start falling by the wayside, and they're going to be saying Doja Cat owns all the records. So she must be the queen of rap if she owns all the records. Watch, it's coming. So shout out to Doja Cat on that achievement. Next, we got a girl, Cardi B. And Cardi B, the ruling has come down. Story broken by Dennis Byron on Twitter and Instagram. The Court of Appeals has upheld Cardi B's victory over Tasha K. And Tasha K will have to pay Cardi B somehow, some way, that $4.1 or $4.2 million that she owes Cardi B. Now that the appeals process has come down, Court of Appeals decided that Tasha K did not have justification for filing or getting a new trial or winning an appeal. So the case stops here. It does not get a chance. Remember, Tasha K was talking all that stuff. I'm going to take it to the Supreme Court. I don't give a damn. If I got to go to the Supreme Court. She tried to pull up the race card. It didn't work. They saw right through her BS. And now Cardi B has a right to confiscate her YouTube channel. Since you can't find a way to pay me, you get paid through YouTube, right? Okay, we'll send YouTube over this court order that you owe me $4.2 million, and then everything you make through YouTube will start going to Cardi B. Tasha K apologized, said she's throwing in the white flag. You ain't got no choice, sis. Throwing in the white flag and apologize to Cardi B. Too late, Luthor. Too late. Too late, sis. Nah, that ain't even my money, and I'm saying it. Nah, you should apologize 2 years ago, sis. So don't try that now. Too late, baby, bye-bye. If I'm Cardi B, I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna let me tap into this YouTube stream real quick. So shout out to Cardi B. Get that money. Moving on to Miley Cyrus And Flowers has returned to #1 for a 7th week. I told y'all after that week it was going to come back. Now, it returned to a #1 7th week. Now, her album, as we talked about, and I guess shout out to Hit Daily Double, who had this right on the nose after like the first day streaming. They were close. So Miley Cyrus ends up selling 115K the first week, I believe, or maybe 120. I have to look at the exact amount. But she comes in third behind Morgan Wallen, who sold 250,000 in week 2, and Ready to Be by Twice, they're second. Now, I fully expect Endless Summer Vacation to be #2 next week, right? And behind Morgan Wallen, because I think Morgan Wallen once again this week he'll probably sell half what he did last week, or close to half. Maybe he'll sell maybe 170 this time. But mark my words, by week, well, don't mark my words. But I predict by week 3, Endless Summer Vacation will be the #1 album. By week 3. Because, when you release, that's why it's so critical to watch who's releasing. Going up, isn't Morgan Wallen like a country singer? So like he did 450K first week. But just because he did the 250, all right, it was 119,000 is what Miley did. Just because he did the 250, Miley Cyrus fans, Smilers, this is an album with a #1 smash single that's been #1 for 7 weeks now. You got to do better than 119,000. Terrible job by the Smilers. You're online, you're talking all this, man. How does a song that's the #1 song is going to probably get nominated for Song of the Year, Record of the Year, everything else? I don't know how you only give that woman 119,000. Got to do a better job than that, Smilers. You have nobody to blame but yourself. Yes, Morgan Wallen sold 245. You got to do better than that. You going to tell me Miley Cyrus, with all the fans she has, can't do 280,000? First week, 260,000. That would have got you #1. 250 would have got you #1. Especially all the time she's been off. Own fan base for years, and the record is a smash. Got to do better than 119. All right, but shout out to Miley Cyrus. Flowers, 7 weeks at #1. And big shout outs to Janine Neighbors and Donald Glover. Big shout out to Dominique Fishback. Big shout out to Chloe Bailey. Swarm, contrary to everyone trying to make it about the sex scene, is getting rave reviews. Dominique Fishback is getting critical acclaim for her acting as Dre in the movie. And not in the movie. It's not a movie. It's a series. And Dominique Fishback is brilliant in Amazon's slippery horror comedy hybrid. That's pretty much what it is, a horror comedy hybrid. Let me just take a little bit from this article. It says, between Show Me a Hero, The Deuce, Judas, and The Black Messiah, in the last days of Potentially Grey, Dominique Fishback could have had an Oscar nomination and a small pile of Emmy nods on her resume. She does not. But Fishback's stretch as one of the entertainment's most reliable and overlooked actresses should reach a turning point with Amazon Swarm. Yes! And I'm getting choked up reading this. I'm so happy for her. An indescribable new 7-parter from Janine Neighbors and his first show since Atlanta, Donald Glover. Holding down nearly every second of the horror comedy road trip hybrid, Fishback is scintillating, giving a performance that had me rewatching laugh out loud, or heartbreaking beats, and probably demands a full series rewatch to see how each piece of new or expectation flipping information informs each acting decision. Absolutely. For everyone that was saying this was a bust, this was a flop, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You sit here and you tried to make this series about Chloe Bailey's 30-second sex scene. It is not. This series is all about the brilliance of Donald Glover and Janine Neighbors. And I want to mention Janine Neighbors because she seems to be getting lost in this. Everybody just Donald Glover, Donald Glover, Donald Glover. Janine Neighbors had a lot to do with this, with the creation. All right? Of the creating process and the writing process. So shout out to Janine Neighbors and Donald Glover. And I'm telling you, this girl better get her Emmy. Chloe Bailey did not have a sex scene and didn't just leave. She was in about 4 or 5 episodes. But Dominique Fishback was absolutely brilliant. It is a great series, very creative, very different. And it taps into the ridiculousness of fandoms. But at the same time, you're looking like, you know what? I see people like this on Twitter every day. So Donald Glover, he should get his flowers. I believe Donald and Janine should get, awards for this, compliments for this. And Dominique Fishback, she pretty much solidified herself as one of the premier black actresses. Forget black actresses. One of the premier young actresses right now in Hollywood. So shout out to Dominique Fishback. Go check out Swarm. It's on Amazon. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.